Good hello everyone, I'm sorry today is no face cam, I just look terrible and also I'm too lazy, so we're going back to the gameplay commentary. Good hello everyone, hope you're doing fine. If you're not, hang in there, you got this. I'm ironically screaming and today I'm gonna talk about how to be creative, because I'm definitely qualified to talk about that. Now whether it's music or writing stories or making videos, I go on so-called creative strikes every so often. Quite often, actually. Essentially, I have no idea how to progress the story, no idea what to make a video about, no idea what kind of song I want to make, and it's pretty shit for a person like me, who is almost always really productive and motivated. So here's a few ways to help kind of boost your creativity, get your mind working, get some ideas flowing through your head. You ready? Here we go! Free write. Free writing is when you take a piece of paper or your text editing program and you just begin to write down whatever pops into your mind. Just, for example, like a silly story about something or, well, whatever pops into your head really, as long as you write it down and don't stop writing until you're completely exhausted. The most effective way of free writing is to write a story, like the Once Upon a Time format works quite well for that, and what you end up writing, well, it's gonna be complete and utter garbage, just something really stupid, but from that stupid thing that you just wrote in like 2 minutes, something in there, one line, maybe even one word, will probably light a spark in your brain for an idea. From the absolute shit pile that you wrote, something will spark an idea for something even bigger that you can then start working on. Take a shower. People get all kinds of crazy and creative ideas when they're in the shower, so all you need to do is have your phone nearby so that when a creative idea does pop into your head, you can quickly dry off and write it down on your phone. Then you can start developing that idea into a project and finally a finished creative whatever it is that you do, like music or poetry or stories or whatever. Improvise some music. This works like the free writing, just instead of writing, you play music. You just grab your instrument of choice and just start playing something completely random. Soon enough, it'll develop into a full-on song. This is my favorite technique of writing music and melodies because I don't have to actually think about it, I just have to feel it, and that I think is wonderful. That is how more creative projects should be, because people tend to view creative projects as the thing like you have to dedicate your entire heart and soul into it and you have to think every single frame or note or letter of the creative project, and I don't think that should be the case. That just creates a lot of unnecessary stress. I think that more creative projects should start out with just some dumb improvising and then they can develop. Sorry for going off on a bit of a tangent there, but yeah, improvising music, great way to boost your creativity. Take a break for yourself, like play some games or listen to some music, eat something, read something. Giving your brain some rest is a very effective way to get your brain flowing and working properly. Not only that, but if you constantly overwork your brain, as I think I've already mentioned this in my How to Stay Motivated video, if you constantly overwork it, you'll burn yourself out and you'll just end up frustrated with a bunch of crumpled up balls of paper next to you with no creative thought. Brainstorm with yourself. Brainstorming is when you just come up with ideas and write them down, a bit like free writing, but not really. Basically just spend like half an hour or so writing down your ideas, and yes, even the stupid ones, especially the stupid ones, because those are the best. There are absolutely no right or wrong ideas when it comes to this, you just write down every last thing. Then, from somewhere in there, you'll find something that you can turn into something much bigger. It's essentially a process of pouring all your ideas out into a pool in front of you and then kind of pulling one out, maybe at random, and then going on to figure out how to develop that into something absolutely amazing. Get outside, because your brain needs fresh air to work properly. Nobody can be creative if they're just cooped up in a dark room 24/7. Get outside for a good couple of hours every day. Move. In addition to fresh air, your brain also needs your body to move regularly to work properly. So do that every once in a while. Rest. And finally, your brain needs to rest as well to function properly. These are like the main three things that your brain needs. If you're not outside moving and resting enough, your brain won't function properly, and as an extension, you won't be able to be as creative as you would want to be. So please keep a good sleep schedule for yourself. Just as long as you're sleeping enough to be fully awake and spry when you wake up, you should be fine. Keep moving and get yourself some fresh air, take rests, brainstorm, free write, improvise music, take showers. That's this video in a nutshell. It's good to save a lot of time. But yeah, that's the video. If you liked it, do go ahead and give that like button a cheeky little tickle. If you want to see more, give that subscribe button a cheeky little tickle, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.